self-inflicted mistakes, yet they find themselves against good teams right there. Can they finish? Finding themselves in yet another close game. There's Davian Clowney. And the Panthers trying to snap this 3-game skid and beat the Cowboys. They'll have the ball to begin the half. Here comes Tompkins on the return. Tripped up as he crosses the 30 by Jalen Brooks. Take a look at the first half numbers. Pretty even for these two teams. A little bit different in how they got there. You had the one huge play for the Panthers. 83-yard touchdown. Their longest play this season, accounting for almost half of their total yards. Here comes Bryce Young in this offense, back to work. What do you want to see in the second half from him?
Yeah, so I just want to see a little more variety. In the first half, Bryce Young aligned under center on rate for the most he ever has in his career on a percentage basis. But out of the 11 times, they ran the ball 10. It was only one pass out of under center. When he's been in shotgun, it was all pass. So mix it up a little bit. Get under center, play action, some gun runs. Change some of those tendencies.
Out of the pistol to begin this second half with the throw. And it's knocked down, and it's another turnover. Osa Odighizuwa drilled him, and Dallas is on top of it. First play of the second half.
Yeah, again, Odighizuwa, we talked, he's just going to take an inside stunt. Damian Lewis, the left guard, signed in free agency, and he just wins. I mean, Bryce Young has no chance there. But he has to keep two hands on the ball, firm pressure on the ball in the pocket. I can't stress enough. I've never played quarterback, but when you lose that fast on the interior, it just gets in his face so fast. There's very little time to react. And now the third turnover of Bryce Young, 2 fumbles and the pick, and all that positive momentum. It's funny how momentum works. You want to build it, and then it's ever fleeting.
So Dallas from the 29. They begin with Rico Dowdle running for a few to the 25. Leaned on that run game the last couple weeks. Dowdle in the first half, 58 yards on 11 carries. So Dowdle with his usual decent size load. And then the passing game was all about CeeDee Lamb. He had 8 catches in that first half. 8 of the 12 completions from Cooper Rush, found 88.
And every time they pass the ball, and Cooper Rush sees one high safety in the middle of the field, right? So as he comes down, if it's a pass, he's been throwing it to CeeDee Lamb.
Dowdle again, big hole left side, lowers the shoulder, gets a first down. Stopped by Sherless, but the ball came out at the end of the play. Carolina says they've taken it right back. Still no signal.
Looked to me like he might have been down. Let's take a look. Watch his right knee. Nope, left knee. Yeah, so his left knee is down.
From the 16, Dowdle's back in. He's got it. Rico Dowdle stopped by DJ Johnson. He got 5 yards. Mike McCarthy was saying earlier this week that, you know, with not much going right this year, one of his favorite things of this season is seeing Dowdle get his chance, continue to improve, run with this opportunity. And he said the most exciting part about it is that he thinks there's still a lot of growth in there.
Yeah, and one of the things he does really well is a lot of his production, which is what really keys a good run game, is a lot of his production alongside with Chuba Hubbard on the Panthers side comes in the second half, and that's the true value of a run game. Can you close games out when you have a lead?
Takes the fake here. Rush sets his feet back in the end zone. Jalen Tolbert for the Dallas touchdown. Second touchdown pass of the day for Cooper Rush, and Tolbert continues the best season of his young NFL career.
Now, I told you in the first half that this play is undefeated. They're trying to throw it to the back. This time he gets Tolbert. Nice job keeping his feet in. Both feet are in. Not exactly sure what Xavier Woods was doing. He was pointing out Tolbert coming across the field, and then he just stopped guarding him, and Cooper Rush tried to go flat. It was taken, just stayed with his progression, and finds Tolbert in the back of the end zone. And again, a turnover sparks the other side.
Yeah, for Carolina, it's looked a lot more like that one. No gain. Down to Pam Oliver.
Yeah, Joe, I'm losing my voice, but speaking to Dave Canales at the half, I asked him about his messaging to the team. His main thing, turnovers. He said we have to start getting those back, and that was before the last one that we just saw. Defensively, he feels like they can do a better job against the rushing attack of the Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, he said, we've got to own our leverages and make some plays.
It's a gamer right there, Pam Oliver.
She's a stud.
Fighting through it.
Kidding me?
2nd and 10. Young in trouble. Odighizuwa once again. 3 plays in this half, and Osa Odighizuwa has ruined them all.
So something they weren't doing earlier in the season is these games. It's a TE game. See Golst in the end. He goes underneath, but then you fall off inside leverage. That's Odighizuwa. We mentioned he's one of the best interior pass rushers in the entire league. Under Dan Quinn, this was one of the highest teams as far as stunts and games and twists. Doing more of them as of late and having great results.
Flag flies, and 3rd and 15 is going to become 3rd and 20. This is ugly.
Offense number 13. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
3rd false start. Devin Tompkins gets called. Odighizuwa, man. The more plays Osa Odighizuwa makes, the more times we get to say Osa Odighizuwa.
It's one of the best names in football. Yeah. I would say it 1,000 times. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's modeled his workouts, his diet around Aaron Donald.
Take a look here.
Look like it.
This is Parsons and Odighizuwa together. Parsons inside.
Screen for Thielen. Adam Thielen needs the 40. Needed too much. He got 16, but the sack and then the penalty made it too tall a hill to climb, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, take a look. I mean, how often do you see Parsons as a 3 technique, and then they allow Odighizuwa to work the edge? And we talked earlier about what does this Mike Zimmer defense look like? Well, I think we're starting to see what it was supposed to look like. I think injuries and circumstance has kind of hindered some of that, but these are wrinkles we haven't seen all year, and pretty good.
Turpin, fair catch. And still rode out of bounds there. You'd signal the fair catch, and Ronnie
again, they just want to get the ball in his hands however they can.
Lamb motions across, and they hand it to Rico Dowdle. Good surge from the offensive line. Jeweled the tackle, but Dowdle gets 6. Rico Dowdle, who hardly played his first few seasons in the NFL, getting his chance here this season for Mike McCarthy. And a lot of that was injuries. Missed a season with a hip injury, missed a season with an ankle injury. Last year was the primary backup to Tony Pollard. Pollard goes to Tennessee, and this is the first real chance to be the featured running back here in his 5th year.
We see a lot of these kills. See him shaking his hand. Under Dak Prescott, it was run pass. Here, it's run to run.
It's Donald again, 1st down across midfield, and a game break with Carissa.
Thank you so much, Joe. So Saints down 17 to the Commanders. How about this? Spencer Rattler throws it to Cedric Wilson, who then hits Alvin Kamara, who makes a ridiculous one-handed catch. Commanders still up 17-7 and about to score again, but a great catch by Kamara.
All right, Carissa. Not a lot going right for the Saints this year, but they still got Alvin Kamara. Look forward to watching each weekend. 1st down from the Carolina 46. Rush to throw. Steps up and delivers to an open Cooks. 18 yards, another 1st down.
So because Cooper Rush has shown today he's more willing to throw the ball downfield, look at the depth of the safeties. Mike Jackson, he just completely loses Cooks when he goes on the outside, and nice progression. I mean, when you allow a quarterback that much depth in the coverage and you can't generate any sort of pass protection, any sort of pass rush, it's just pitch and catch.
A week after they had 4 sacks of Jalen Hurts, they don't have any against Rush. 1st down throw. Lamb breaks a tackle, gets another 1st down, 11 more. CD a little bit slow getting up here.
The start of the broadcast, we talked so much about how this Panthers defense wants to attack. They want to blitz. Well, about halfway through, mostly through the 1st half, they were blitzing at the highest rate they had all season long, and now the blitzes have pretty much just completely stopped. Like, I think they've got to get back to sending bodies there. You're obviously not generating a rush with your front 4. You're playing soft coverage, and you're not sending anybody at the quarterback.
Lamb goes out. Pump short. Scan the field. Got a man coming open in the back of the end zone. Jalen Brooks hangs on for the touchdown. Third of the day for Cooper Rush. How about Rush extending the play?
Since Cooper Rush has taken over for Dak Prescott, this might be his best play in that entire stretch. He's not really a work outside the framework. That was supposed to be a fake pump wheel to the left. For him to get all the way back and flush right, full scramble drill, and put that ball on the numbers. It's as impressive a play as Cooper Rush has had the entire season.
Yeah, it's 3 touchdown passes. You got 1 to CeeDee Lamb. Okay, that's to be expected. But then 1 to Jalen Tolbert, and now 1 to Jalen Brooks, spreading the ball around a little bit. And Dallas has responded to that big play from Carolina with a couple touchdowns here to open the turns. And this is a big hole for Bryce Young and this Carolina offense to try and climb out of. David Moore back to return this kick along with Tompkins. It's a line drive. Tompkins will take it. Over the 30 goes Tompkins.
Đập gậy chả. Cái cọ chị gậy trong video được không?
Không hiểu tiếng Việt cặc. Đu bàn, được nói bây giờ tới đấy gì đu bàn. Trời ơi, mà rồi thì